Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Stox B, and I'm back with another reaction video today. I'm sitting down with Whoopi Goldberg in a panel with a view with Charlamagne the God. They had a lot to talk about, so I got a lot to react to. If this is your first time checking out any of my content, make sure you hit that like button, hit the share if you care, and the subscribe button is free. It don't cost you a thing. You hit it, forget it. In a couple days, I'll be in your notifications with some more content. But let's go ahead and check this out.
Charlamagne the God has been a vocal force in the media throughout the 2024 presidential race, and he's joining us now at the table. Please welcome back the author of the book, Get Honest or Die Lying, Charlamagne the God.
Hello, ladies.
Nice to have you back.
Thank you for having me back.
Okay, so my question is, after the election, you said that you were disappointed but optimistic. How are you feeling right now?
I feel the same way because, I mean, what's the other option?
Right.
You know, I'm a country boy from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, raised on a dirt road. So, you know, my mother was a Jehovah's Witness, my grandmother was a Baptist. So I still believe in this higher power called God.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can't believe in God when, you know, things go your way and not believe in God when things don't go your way. So at a time like this, you just got to remember your serenity prayer, which is, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Because you can't change nothing.
I love that. Yeah. Especially the wisdom to know the difference, right?
And we can't change anything.
Can't.
I mean, you know.
Not yet.
Let me say this, man. Charlamagne did come a long way. He from when he first started his career to where he is today. Charlamagne has come a long way. He sounds like he's pretty intelligent, the man, and he created a ton of opportunities for himself. Took part in a bunch of ventures, got books out. So you know, Charlamagne's still doing his thing, podcasting, still on the radio. Yeah.
Well, 4 years from now, I guess.
Or two.
You never know.
But let me ask you this: like, Trump's campaign ads for some, they're saying they were very effective. And in one in particular ad, he used a clip of you from the Breakfast Club saying, quote, Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners. You say that line was taken out of context. I know it was. But it went on to become one of his most effective campaign ads. I'm also featured in one of his campaign ads.
You might have been 1 and 2.
Yeah. I was. He texted me and
Yours was
let me know that.
Context.
No.
No, it wasn't. But
Wow.
what were you actually saying in the clip? And can you please explain that? And how does it make you feel that the campaign used you like that?
Well, it's never good to be taken out of context, but I was explaining to my listeners how effective I thought the actual ad was. Like, you know, the ad was effective before I was in it. I was just sitting at home watching football, and I saw it, and I was like, whoa. And so I knew the immediate reaction was going to be, you know, people are going to say, hell no, I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to that. So I was explaining that to my listeners. So, I mean, yeah, it never feels good to be taken out of context, but what I didn't like the most was that they didn't do anything to combat it.
Right.
I would have ran the same ad and just said, Donald Trump, you know, what is it? Donald Trump supports, what was it?
He was the one that was supporting tax.
Yes, Donald Trump supports
sex change.
taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners. I would have ran the same ad because it was legislation under him as well. And you know what else I would have did if I was our campaign? Since Donald Trump used me, I would have used Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan said Donald Trump was a threat to democracy. Joe Rogan said he thought Donald Trump was, I think, unhinged was the quote.
Right.
You got to mix it up. You got to get dirty with these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to muddy the waters a little bit, cause confusion.
And that's politics, you know. And this the crazy thing, right? Joe Rogan, a lot of people's stance changed when they seen the type of person Donald Trump was when he was in office. When they seen the changes, they seen people seen the differences. They seen the work being done. They seen the process was working. So a lot of people changed their stance. You even got mayors. You even got celebrities. There's a lot of political figures that's was Democrat yesterday, probably be Republican tomorrow. So a lot of people changed their stance, man.
Yeah. Let me ask you something that's going around right now. A lot of this conversation about President Biden getting criticized from both sides of the aisle for pardoning his son Hunter after repeatedly saying he would never do it. And a lot of people are saying that it's hypocritical, et cetera, as if the other side doesn't do it. But what's your reaction to it?
I mean, I think all of the criticism is valid because, you know, Democrats stand on this moral high ground all the time. And, you know, they act so self-righteous. The reality is he didn't have to say anything in regards to, whether or not, his son wanted to be pardoned. He could have said, hey, man, I'm not focused on that right now. But since they were calling Trump a threat to democracy and they were saying that, nobody's above the law, but they were speaking about him, that's what they were running on.
The problem is people's not realizing that it's a bold-faced lie by your sitting president. It's a bold-faced. Your president lied to your face, lied to you, lied to the American people about the justice system that they claims works for the American people. Taxpayers paid for that court process, paid for everything that had anything to do with his case. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we pay for everything. We're paying for the border. We're paying for the migrants in here. We're paying for the hotels, the food. We're paying for everything. So my thing is, especially with Joe Biden, especially with the lie being from a sitting president, makes it's just so much more damaging.
So when he kept saying things like, nobody's above the law, I respect, the jury's decision in regards to my son, he didn't believe that. But he didn't have to volunteer that lie to begin
just said
with.
That.
I'm going to stop you for a second.
Uh-oh.
Only because you don't know that it was a lie. We don't know why.
Yo, her defense system for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for the Democratic Party is just insane. Like, Whoopi Goldberg, stop. First of all, the man was found guilty, and the president, the sitting president at that, said, I'm going to respect the jury. I'm going to respect the decision of the judge. I respect the letter of the law. Justice is justice. I'm not going to pardon him. You know why he said that? Because he said, if I could get another 4 years, I can make sure he's safe in there. He probably could come home for the week and just go do weekend stays. Or if Kamala gets in there, she's going to make sure my son is good. The weekend visits, he'll be in there Saturday and Sunday. He'll be home working. I know a lot of weekend warriors. I don't know if they still run that program, but I know a lot of people that was weekend warriors, man. Go to jail Saturday or Friday night, and they come home Sunday. I mean, they leave the prison Monday morning, and they come back Friday night to Sunday night, or pretty much Sunday night, Monday morning. They're prisoners again. So who knows what Joe Biden was thinking. But what we do know for a fact, 100% facts, Whoopi Goldberg, is the man lied. He lied. He said, I'm not going to pardon him. And then today we have the news. Well, a couple days ago, we had the news that guess what? Joe Biden is actually pardoning Hunter. So how do we not know it was a lie? Now you lying to us. Now you trying to confuse us. You see the manipulation this is happening here? You see what I'm saying? This is a gatekeeper at her doing her job.
He changed
You really think he just changed his mind over Thanksgiving weekend?
No, I'm going to tell you what I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he changed his mind because he got sick of watching everybody else get over. And this is just my feeling, because at some point you get to the place where you just go, so I'm just going to follow the straight and narrow always, because that's what.
So let me tell you how crazy that statement is. And Whoopi Goldberg, man, please, man, I'm not even sure how I want to put this out there, because I want to be respectful for women. But I'm going to tell you how crazy this statement is, right? As a sitting president, if the man gets an attitude or he feels a way about the other party, he should react to his feelings, or in a professional manner as an elected official. All right, here's something better, and this is where I say I don't want women to hate me. With this irrational thinking that Whoopi Goldberg and the fans in the audience is cheering for is pretty stupid, because what that tells me is if Whoopi Goldberg is a sitting president and she feels like she's not getting her way, then I'm just going to do I'm going to do my thing. Whoopi, that's not how it goes. You can't get mad because you say, oh, everybody else getting away with something, so I'm going to get away with something. nobody got away with nothing. Nobody got away with nothing. In fact, the charges that they just had on Donald Trump, I believe, were dropped. The charge they had on Hunter Biden, he was found guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. He even confessed. Yep, I did it. I'm the one that did it.
What's expected of Democrats?
But that's their fault. They're the ones that go out. They're the ones that go out there and they stand on this moral high ground.
Listen,
they don't have to do that.
I'm a Democrat. Tell me what the moral high ground is.
The moral high ground is nobody's above the law. I respect what the jurors are saying. He don't have to do that.
So we're mad at him because he changed his.
Oh no. By the way, I'm not mad at him pardoning Hunter Biden.
But you sound like you're mad.
No.
Yo, you see now, this is my thing. She don't have no confirmation. She does not have confirmation. And this is how the way that she's treating Charlamagne right now is the way that she's treating the political party right now. She has no confirmation. So we're supposed to be mad at him. I'm not mad. So you sound like you mad. So because he's putting up a debate, because he's putting up an argument, he has to be mad and not stern. This is why I got to react to The View, man. This is why I got to react to The View. I got to let y'all know how I feel sometimes. These women are crazy. These women are crazy, man. I'm not even going. I'm hoping Sonny don't got nothing to say.
Get in on this. I actually think it went further, and this is one thing we really disagree on. Joe Biden made a point of saying we stand by our institutions
Yes, I
and the
understand all that.
impartiality of the Department of Justice.
Yes.
Democrats ran on that.
How do you understand all of that? How do you understand? How Whoopi? You say you understand all that, but then you debate like you don't understand, like you don't care about it. If you understand it, then you got to care about it. You cannot not care.
DOJ indicted Hunter Biden. How we shouldn't be saying it's corrupt like Donald Trump does. But then in his statement pardoning Hunter Biden, he says that it was a political pursuit by his own Department of Justice.
Can you explain to me why it is that when Joe Biden does something, everybody clutches their pearls? He's wrong.
Because he's the sitting president. He is the president. He is the leader of this free world. An elected official that we, the people, voted for, or you, the people, voted for. Why wouldn't you want him to be the man that he says he's gonna be? Why wouldn't you want him to stand on his word? I tell you who gonna stand on their word. I tell you who gonna stand on their word. You remember when your boy said? You remember when your boy Trump Deezy? You remember when your boy Trump Deezy said, we gonna get these immigrants up out of here. We gonna get all them, no offense. We gonna get all that rainbow stuff up out of schools, flags and everything, books and it. Ask your kids how the school look today. Ask your kids how that school look today. Ask these cities, look at the news and check out these asylum cities and see how many people is fleeing. So you can still see a caravan of people trying to come. But look at how many people fleeing because they're afraid. You know who fleeing? The people that know he's dead serious. He gonna stand on business. So you know who gonna tell you you know who gonna stand on business and tell you the truth? The one that you hating on. But you know who gonna lie to your face and ask for your forgiveness? The one that you defending.
Criticize Donald Trump more than me or Charlamagne the God.
I'm sorry. Yeah, people have criticized him more. I've criticized him more. We've all criticized him more, but you're missing my question. Okay. My question is, what is it that makes people flip out with Joe, but we don't have the same kind of thing?
Well, I don't think people are flipping out with Joe. I think Democrats are flipping out with Joe because Democrats believe that
she don't even know the question. She don't even know the question she want to ask. That's how she's so frustrated. She don't even know the question she want to ask.
Is it that makes people flip out with Joe, but we don't have the same kind of think?
Well, I don't think people are flipping out with Joe. I think Democrats are flipping out with Joe because Democrats believe that they don't represent what he's currently representing. But that's just not true. That's why I say they stand on this moral high ground that simply does not exist. And I think this is also the problem when we pick sides, right? We've turned political parties into teams. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. Ain't nobody more delusional than me, right? Okay? I feel like we're going to the Super Bowl every year, but I'm not delusional. Well, no, that is delusional. But when it comes... But when it comes to political parties, if you pick a side, right, if you say you're a Democrat, if you say you're a Republican, you refuse.
You know what? I think that make a lot of sense, Charlamagne. You're a very intelligent brother, man. I think that make a lot of sense. I don't think a lot of people look at it like that way. I've said this, and if you go check out my previous videos on The View or when I said this about just having opinions, we need to be able to hear each other's opinions without arguing. So what the American people, what the American political system has done, they have split the two parties, and they split the American people in between those two parties, or three parties, or four parties, or whatever y'all want to claim. You liberal, you whatever. My point is, if we started coming together as a people and listen to both sides, hear them both out, and we don't have to bash them, we don't have to destroy them. If these two political parties was to come together and hear each other's ideas, they wouldn't have to bash each other. It would possibly be a better. It would be this America would be so much better because we can hear each other. Joe Biden and Trump is not hearing each other. The Democrats ain't hearing what the Republicans saying. In fact, the 4B movement, they not hearing nothing. Woke America, they not hearing nothing. I tell you, it's a lot of y'all that's just completely, y'all need to take a nap. Y'all is so woke to the point that y'all just complete, like he said, this delusional. You know, you've been woke 2-3 days, you start seeing things, you start hearing things, and you get hungry, you get delusional. A lot of y'all y'all need to take a nap.
Choose to be objective about anything.
That's why I'm an independent.
Yes, but that's
And I
not,
think that's the
but
best way to
that's,
go.
Independent.
that's not a monolith. We're not, Democrats are not a monolith.
But why can't you say when Democrats are wrong? And why can't Republicans say when Republicans are wrong?
I'll tell you when Democrats are
So you
wrong.
don't think Joe
I say
Biden
it
is
on the
wrong?
show.
No, I
When?
don't. And can I
Well,
just point this out
ridiculous.
to you? The president has a part in power,
you're
right?
ridiculous.
I didn't say you were ridiculous, Ms. Goldberg.
You see what I mean by her attitude? She don't even know what she's trying to say. She don't even know. She don't even. Whoopi, man, come on. You disrespect this dude like this. You just lied about the bakery last week. The View is just horrible at this point. It's disgusting to sit up here and watch y'all women just bash people because they don't agree with what you agree with. You feel me? A lot of people wear Jordans. I don't wear Jordans. I wear Nikes. I do, and I'm lying. I wear Jordans, but I don't wear Jordans all the time. It's people I know that only wear nothing but Jordans. It's people that I know that they just wear nothing but Nike. You get my point? I don't always do that, but I don't hate them. I'm not mad at them. I'm not gonna attack them for that. She don't even know what she want. She don't even know what she want to say. Then she gonna disrespect him because she can't comprehend what he's saying. She's not understanding what he's saying, so she's taking it the way she wants to take this conversation.
Democrats
So you don't think Joe Biden is wrong?
No, I don't. And can I just point this out to you? The president has a part in power,
you're
right?
ridiculous.
I didn't say you were ridiculous, Ms. Goldberg. I would never. I said that.
I'm glad he responded like that because he clearly in the whole world heard him say, well, that's ridiculous. Then she said, oh, you're ridiculous. Why is she attacking him? Because of his views and his beliefs and his opinions. The show is called The View. The View. Keep this in mind. The show is called The View, where they're getting your view. But she don't want to hear your view. She don't want to hear his views. Yo, Whoopi crazy.
I just think that's
Think about it.
Give
Just
me a
think about
kiss.
it this way. Just very ask you just very quickly, can you reframe it in this way and think about it maybe in this way? The president has the ultimate pardon power. Every president has done this, right?
Yeah.
And so people are saying is that Joe Biden is now a liar, as opposed to Joe Biden is someone who now knows that the person that is going to be in the White House is on a revenge tour and his son is on an enemies list. And so he is using...
As far as the revenge tour that they're talking about, that Donald Trump is on, I 100% agree. And you know what? I'm 100% with him. We're on a revenge tour. We're going to fix the border. We're going to fix the economy. We're going to put everything. We're going to fix the border education. We're going to fix everything that they tried to reverse that he was doing and it was right and they tried to reverse it. That's the revenge tour that she's referring to, that she doesn't even know what the revenge tour is. She just heard it online.
His rightful political power to pardon his son. Now, is that a lie, or is that perhaps being pragmatic, having a change of opinion, as opposed to the president-elect who has lied almost 40,000 times during his first term?
Well, I can't say what it is because I'm not in
who has the moral high ground? Like, what's the faux outrage?
Neither one of them have the moral high ground. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand. But when you are a diehard Democrat or a diehard Republican, you refuse to be objective about the other party. Like, it's like we're watching them do something wrong, but we're making excuses for it.
Well,
we watch Republicans do things wrong and they make excuses for it. Why can't we just all be objective and call it what it is?
Because it's not balanced.
It's not the same.
But y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Stox B. Until next time, like, share, and you said it. you said it. You know what it was, man. Subscribe, man. Get out of here, man. I'll holler at y'all later.
I make sure everybody ate. I'm always at it. It don't matter if it's late. Tell me why you hate. Why you hate? What would I care about what anybody make? What would I care? The nigga started with an eighth. Then turn that shit into a whole lot of weight. I'm in this kitchen whipping cake. I fed the block, now everybody got a plate. I make sure everybody ate. I'm always at it. It don't matter if it's late. I punch the clock. Then put in work. A bunch of raps. Some brand new merch. The LLCs. The DBAs. The NDAs. You heard it first. I'm signing off on something. I've been writing scripts. Plus the book coming. I'ma get it lit. Check the podcast. That's gonna be a hit. And I ain't stopping until everybody rich.